Look, I don't know who's listening to my voice right now. I don't know your name, your age, your story. I don't know what pushed you to click on this video. Maybe pain? Maybe confusion? Maybe the weight of feeling not enough. But I want you to know something before we go any further. You are valuable. You are genius. I know you might not believe that right now, because the world never made you feel like it. People rarely do. They point out your mistakes, but never your potential. They see your silence as weakness, but never the volcano that's quietly breathing inside you. Every person who walks this earth comes here with a purpose. You too. You're not an accident. You're not just someone. You are a story that hasn't been told yet, a light that hasn't been fully seen yet. But somewhere along the way, you forgot. You started looking at others, comparing, copying, doubting, until your own brilliance got buried under the noise. You saw someone good at singing, and you thought, I'm not like that. You saw someone building a business, and thought, I could never do that. You saw someone successful, and started believing success was reserved for people like them. But tell me this, did you ever stop to think that maybe the thing you're meant to do is something they could never even begin to touch? You see, when you keep comparing yourself to others, you forget that your path was never meant to look like theirs. You forget that the reason your face, your voice, your energy, everything about you is different is because your destiny is different too. Maybe you're not supposed to shine where they shine. Maybe your genius lives in a place they'd never survive. But here's the problem. You never gave yourself a chance to find it. You never had the courage to look deep inside and discover what power was quietly waiting for you to notice it. You think you're behind, but maybe you're just unawakened. Your time hasn't arrived yet, because you're still busy chasing someone else's timing. You've spent so long comparing, you've forgotten how to become. But let me tell you something real. The moment you decide to stop looking outward and start looking inward, everything changes, because the genius you're searching for, it's already in you. It's not missing, it's just hidden. And the moment you start digging, you'll see how unstoppable you really are. You just need a little courage, a little faith, a little madness to believe that your life could be more. And once you feel that spark, that first glimpse of your own power, you'll never want to be anyone else again. This is not about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you already are. You know what's destroying most people today? Not lack of talent, not lack of opportunities, not even bad luck. It's comparison. Every day you wake up and check the world. You open your phone, scroll, and instantly measure yourself against people you don't even know. Someone has better looks, someone earns more money, someone's getting famous for things you could have done better, and they're right there, your genius dies a little. You start shrinking yourself to fit into other people's timelines. You start thinking maybe you're not meant for greatness. But let me remind you of something brutally honest. The world is full of noise, and you've started listening too much. That's why your confidence is dying. That's why your potential is asleep. Because every time you compare, you silently say, maybe I'm not enough. But tell me this, how can you compare two lives that were never meant to be the same? How can you measure yourself by someone else's definition of success? You don't know what they sacrificed. You don't know what demons they fight when the lights are off. You only see highlights, never the breakdowns behind the screens. So you keep assuming they're ahead of you. But the truth? They're just loud, and you're just silent. Silence doesn't mean weakness. It means you're still loading. You're still building something the world isn't ready to see. But you'll never get there. If you keep wasting your energy watching others live their lives. You know what's funny? You have no idea how powerful you could become, because you've never stayed focused long enough to find out. Every time you start, you stop because you saw someone else doing it better. Every time you dream, you compare and kill your own seed before it even grows. You can't bloom if you keep watering someone else's garden. You can't find your power if you keep chasing someone else's reflection. The mirror you're looking into, it's lying to you. It shows you what you lack, not what you hold. It reflects your fear, not your fire. Because the truth is, the genius you envy in others is the genius you refuse to see in yourself. Every person has a zone, a field where they're untouchable. Some people are born to speak, some to build, some to create, and some to change the world quietly, without noise, without fame. The only tragedy is when you never go looking for your own zone, when you waste your life staring at someone else's light. You forget the sun rises for everyone. So look at yourself, not in comparison. But in truth, you are not behind. You are not less. You are simply different. Different doesn't mean weak. Different means rare. And the moment you accept that, the moment you stop measuring yourself against others, you'll start seeing what was always there, a genius quietly waiting to be unleashed. Don't waste your life proving to others that you're enough. Prove to yourself that you were always more than enough.
Listen carefully. Every single human being carries a fire inside them, a power that can turn impossible into possible. But the cruel truth, most people never learn how to light it. They walk through life half alive, chasing validation, waiting for motivation, searching for miracles, when the miracle was always inside them. You think you're weak because you failed a few times. You think you are not enough because people didn't believe in you. But what if I told you, it was never about them believing in you. It was about you believing in you. You don't need approval. You don't need support. You don't even need inspiration. You just need discipline and the courage to stay when your body screams to quit. That's where fire is born. Not in comfort, not in motivation, but in the silence of struggle. Where no one's watching, no one's cheering, and you still choose to keep going. That's the moment you stop being ordinary. People say they want to change. They say they want success. But when pain shows up, they run. When boredom hits, they quit. When results take time, they give up. And then they ask, why does life hate me? Life doesn't hate you. It's testing you. It's asking you one brutal question. How bad do you want it? Because that's what separates the weak from the unstoppable. Not talent, not luck, not intelligence, but hunger. That hunger is your fire. Feed it or lose it. You've been sleeping on your potential for too long, waiting for the right time. Guess what? There's no right time. There's just now. And if you don't move now, someday you'll wake up wishing you did. Someday you'll realize that every excuse you made was just fear. Wearing a polite face, your mind has unlimited power, but you've locked it behind your comfort zone. And every time you avoid discomfort, you're building your own cage, brick by brick. The truth is, you already have everything you need. The strength, the talent, the fire, it's not missing. It's just untouched. Now tell me, when was the last time you scared yourself with your own potential? When was the last time you pushed so hard that even your fear started to fear you? You haven't even seen what you can become, because you've never gone all in. That's your biggest mistake. You think potential is something you find. No, it's something you build, brick by brick, pain by pain, day by day. You have fire inside you, but the match is in your hand. No one's coming to light it for you. So stop waiting, stop overthinking, stop hiding your flame just because others can't handle the heat. Because when you finally light that fire, when you finally decide to stay consistent, you'll realize you were never ordinary. You were just distracted. And the moment that distraction dies, a legend is born. Your power doesn't come from what you do when life feels easy. It comes from what you do when life breaks you, when everything falls apart, and you still choose to rise. That's the fire, that's the power, that's you.
Do you know what's funny? Everyone wants success, but no one talks about the war that comes with it. The sleepless nights, the silent breakdowns, the moments you start doubting everything, even yourself. They don't see it. They just see the results. They see the smile, the achievements, the applause, but they don't see the pain behind your progress. You're fighting a war no one even knows about. A war inside your head, between who you are and who you're trying to become. Every day, you wake up with that same voice, The one that whispers, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe this isn't working. Maybe I should just quit. And you know what makes it worse? No one else hears it. No one else understands it. Because this war is yours, and yours alone. But here's the thing. That war is the proof you're growing. The pain is proof you're evolving. If it doesn't hurt, it's not changing you. The world will never clap for your struggle. They'll only show up when you win. But that's okay, because you're not doing this for claps. You're doing it for you. When they sleep, you work. When they laugh, you grind. When they doubt, you stay silent and build. You're not just fighting the world. You're fighting your old self, the lazy you, the scared you, the comfortable you. And every time you choose discipline over comfort, you kill your weakness, one habit at a time. That's why this war matters. Because the more battles you win inside, the fewer enemies you'll face outside. They think you're quiet. They think you're ordinary. They have no idea you're sharpening your soul in silence. You're not failing, you're forging. You're not stuck, you're becoming. And the pain you're feeling, that's not punishment. That's preparation. So stop expecting people to understand your journey. They can't because it's not theirs. Stop explaining your dream to small minds. Stop waiting for someone to validate your struggle. You don't need validation. You need patience. You need grit. You need to keep showing up, even when you don't see results yet. Because every time you show up when it hurts, you're building something greater than success. You're building character. And one day, when people finally see you win, they'll call it luck. But you'll know it wasn't luck. It was war. A war you fought alone. And you won. That's what separates you from the 99%. They quit when it hurts. You keep going. They complain about the fire. You walk through it. Because that's what legends do. They fight battles no one sees. To win wars everyone remembers.
Do you know what kills more dreams than failure? Comfort, not fear, not rejection, not pain, just comfort. It's silent, it's soft, and it slowly destroys your hunger. Until one day, you wake up and realize you stopped fighting a long time ago. You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow, I'll do it when I feel ready, I'll wait for the right time. But let me tell you something. Tomorrow is the biggest lie comfort ever created. Tomorrow never comes. And even if it does, comfort will always find a new excuse to keep you where you are. Comfort is a liar. It tells you to rest when you haven't earned it. It tells you to stop when you're halfway there. It tells you it's okay. You've done enough, but you haven't. Not yet, not even close. Every second you spend in comfort, your dreams get colder, your fire gets weaker, and your purpose starts to die. Comfort doesn't look dangerous. It looks safe. It looks peaceful, but it's a silent killer. The one that makes you live the same day again and again. Calling it life. You think you're okay because nothing hurts. But deep down, you know something's wrong. Because comfort feels good, but it never feels right. You are not born to live soft. You are not born to stay average. You were born to chase something bigger. To break, rebuild, and rise. Pain is not your enemy. Comfort is. Pain teaches. Comfort traps. That's why the 99% fail. They choose comfort over consistency. They want results without resistance. They want growth without grind. But the 1%, they understand something powerful. That real peace doesn't come from comfort. It comes from conquest, from fighting, from failing, from standing tall after every fall. You think legends are lucky. No, they're just people who walked through pain while everyone else stayed in bed. They didn't choose comfort. They chose discipline. And discipline, my friend, is the most painful kind of freedom. Comfort will whisper, stay where you are. It's safe here. But if you listen, you'll die with potential still trapped inside you. The truth, it's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to hurt. That's how you grow. Because every time you choose the hard path, you take one step closer to your best version. So tonight, when you feel tired, when you feel lost, when you feel like quitting, remember this. Comfort never made anyone great. And the pain you're running from is the same pain that's trying to make you powerful. Break free from comfort, burn your excuses, and rise, because your greatness is waiting on the other side of pain.
You want to know what separates the 1% from the rest? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not opportunity. It's discipline. Motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going long after motivation is dead. Motivation is a feeling. It comes and goes. But discipline is a choice, and choices shape destinies. You can't depend on how you feel, because feelings lie. Feelings say, sleep more. Feelings say, skip today. Feelings say, you deserve a break. But discipline says, do it anyway. Even when you're tired. Even when you're broken. Even when no one believes in you. That's what the 1% understand. That the world doesn't reward effort once. It rewards consistency. The 99% want to feel ready. The 1% just start. The 99% wait for perfect timing. The 1% make every time perfect, because they know this truth: you'll never always be motivated. So you must learn to be disciplined instead. Discipline is doing the work even when it's boring, even when it's painful, even when it's invisible. It's saying no to distractions. It's choosing focus over fun. It's choosing purpose over pleasure. Because discipline isn't about what you want now. It's about what you want most. Everyone says they want success until they realize what it actually costs. Success isn't expensive in money. It's expensive in effort. It demands your sleep, your peace, your comfort, your excuses, and still asks for more. That's why only 1% make it. Not because they're special, but because they refuse to stop when it hurts. The 1% understand that success is not one big win. It's 1,000 small choices, made in silence, repeated in pain, and unseen by the world. No one claps for discipline. No one celebrates your grind. But that's okay, because real warriors don't need applause. They just need progress. You know what's crazy? You already have the same 24 hours as the 1%. You breathe the same air. You live under the same sky. The only difference is how you use it. They use pain as fuel. You avoid it. They wake up with purpose. You wake up with your phone. They train their mind. You feed your excuses, and that's why they win. You don't need another motivational video. You don't need another someday. You need discipline. Because discipline builds what motivation can't even imagine. It's not glamorous. It's not easy, but it's real. Discipline is when you do what has to be done, especially when you don't want to do it. That's what makes you dangerous. That's what makes you unstoppable. That's what makes you 1%. So stop chasing motivation. Stop waiting to feel ready. Wake up, show up, and never back down. Because discipline will take you where motivation never could.
You want to know the truth. Every great person you admire was built in pain. Not in success, not in comfort, not in peace, in pain. Because pain doesn't just break people, it builds them. You say life is unfair. You say you suffered too much. You say you're tired of fighting. But what if I told you the very pain you're running from is the only thing strong enough to make you unstoppable? You see, pain has a code, a secret message only the strong can read. When life hurts you, it's not punishing you, it's testing you. It's asking, will you give up or will you evolve? Pain is not your enemy. It's your greatest teacher. It shows you your limits and then dares you to go beyond them. Every scar you carry is proof that you are stronger than what tried to destroy you. Every heartbreak, every failure, every betrayal was not the end of your story. It was the beginning of your power. Most people don't understand pain. They try to numb it, hide it, escape it. But the ones who win, they use it. They look pain in the eyes and say, thank you for the lesson. Because pain shows you who you are. When comfort hides who you could be, you think strength comes from winning? No, strength comes from being broken and still choosing to stand. You think confidence comes from praise? No, it comes from surviving silence, from showing up when nobody believes in you. You think success comes from luck? No, it comes from scars, from nights when you cried and still kept fighting. Every tear was fuel, every loss was training, every rejection was redirection. And if you can learn to turn pain into purpose, you'll become untouchable. Because pain doesn't stop you. It sharpens you. It burns away weakness. It reveals your hunger. It reminds you of what truly matters. You don't grow when life is easy. You grow when life is cruel. You grow when everything hurts, and you still move forward. That's how warriors are made. That's how legends are born. Through suffering, through chaos, through the storm that breaks everyone else. So don't curse your pain. Thank it, embrace it, use it, because one day, the same pain that broke you will be the reason they call you unbreakable. And when that day comes, you'll realize something powerful. It was never the pain that made you weak. It was your fear of it. But once you stopped fearing pain, you became limitless.
You've fought the pain. You've faced the silence. You've burned your comfort. And now, you've become something rare, unshakable, relentless, untouchable. Because consistency isn't just a habit, it's your new identity. While the world keeps talking, you keep moving. While they quit halfway, you show up again, day after day, hour after hour, until your effort becomes your signature. You've learned that it's not about speed, it's about staying. It's not about feeling ready, it's about showing up anyway. You've turned discipline into instinct. You've turned pain into focus. You've turned consistency into power. Now you don't chase success, you attract it because your energy, your hunger, your persistence demand it. You're not part of the 99% anymore. You're the 1% that finishes what they start. So remember this, consistency isn't a skill, it's a weapon. And in the hands of someone like you, it can make the impossible inevitable.